Good morning, Paddle Pals. What? It's still dark there. How can it be morning? Well, it's morning, but the sun hasn't come up yet. So we're heading back out to Ninigret Pond. You guys are going to get an extra special sunrise edition of the show. We'll get some nice video. No sense in burning starlight, I guess. Let's get going.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Ninigret is a coastal lagoon in Charlestown, Rhode Island. It is the largest of the 9 lagoons or salt ponds in southern Rhode Island. The pond is located within the Ninigret National Wildlife Refuge, which is where we'll be launching from today. No visit to the Charlestown Wildlife Refuge would be complete without mentioning Charlestown. The Naval Auxiliary Air Station at Charlestown was used for training naval pilots during World War II, including President George Bush. All that remains now is the tip of runway 30, which is kept painted and is still visible from the air.
All right, Paddle Pals, here we are at Ninigret Pond. It's a beautiful sunrise morning. The one thing about the Charlestown Wildlife Refuge launch is that this always seems to be kind of a mucky little shoreline. So water shoes are definitely recommended here. Now, one thing I realized when I was preparing for today's trip is that every time I've ever been on Ninigret, I've headed out towards the larger part of the pond. Leads up to the east beach, to the larger areas. Today, a little bit of bright sunlight there, but today we're gonna, I forgot my sunglasses, son of a gun. Today we're gonna paddle out that way. Now, over in that direction, into the sunlight, is where the breachway is. And we have another video that will definitely be up, either shortly before or shortly after this video goes up, talking about the breachway and launching from that particular area. But I've never explored over this way, so let's go find something new together, okay? Being out on the water at sunrise is something very special. Just spotted this little inlet over here. Thought we'd go take a peek. Like I said, I've never been to this side of the pond before. I've always headed out to the larger area. This is the short end from the launch. I thought it'd be fun to look around. I'll tell you what, it's like an entirely different waterway down on this end. The shores are much closer together. I mean, of course, like on the weekends, and when things get busy, there's going to be a lot of traffic out here. The water's a lot flatter and smoother because the land's closer together, so the wind doesn't have a chance to move it around. It's not as directly open to the ocean as it is when you get over by the breachway. It's a very serene spot to go paddling early in the morning. You know, looking at a serene little spot like this, with the smooth, glassy water, you wouldn't even think it was the same place that I filmed the Charlestown Breachway video. You would think I was actually at two completely different locations. Oh, I hope this comes out on the camera shot. That's just beautiful. Of course, I'm wishing I had my sunglasses with me now, too. The thing is, you see, I left the house before sunrise today. So, it was dark out. And as fond as I am of wearing sunglasses in the dark, it didn't occur to me to do it. I always thought there was something rather funky about having street signs in the middle of a lake. Better make sure to keep it under 5, right? I'll have to hold myself back, you know, just do some easy paddling instead of my normal power strokes. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I don't want to get a boat ticket or whatever it is that they do out here when you're speeding. Just saying is all. Better safe than sorry, right?
Now let's see how Ninigret Pond, launching from the Charlestown Wildlife Refuge, does in our FADS rating. First up, fun. While the part of Ninigret we explored today is very different from the area we explored in our Charlestown Breachway episode, it's still very interesting paddle. There's lots of inlets and small islands to poke around, along with plenty of wildlife. Fun rating of 8. Accessibility. The Wildlife Refuge has a bit of an advantage over the Breachway launch, in that there is no charge for parking, plenty of space, and there's a drive-in loop so you can unload right near the water. There's also no powerboat launching from here. Accessibility of 8. Difficulty. Again, we're going to go with a range here. Early in the morning, this is a quiet and serene waterway. However, on the weekends in the summer, it can be very busy with powerboat traffic. Difficulty rating from 5 to 8. Scenic. There's lots of development along the shoreline. However, there's also lots of inlets, small islands, and wildlife. Also, we're launching from the Wildlife Refuge, which is a protected area. Scenic rating of 7. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, happy paddling.